So this morning we on our way to Barmouth for, I don't know how it's pronounced the Y, but it's the Promenade, Abermaw, and as you can see this is the view just as we almost get there. So we stopped in Barla, but we've done Pod to Barla Parkrun before, and this is the view we've got. So it's absolutely stunning, and the drive here as well, looking at the mountains, they're unbelievable as well. So you can see the road we pulled up on Marine Drive. I think it just looks like it's free parking on this bit. There are car parks that you can pay at, but this time of the morning there looks to be plenty of spaces along this road that you can park on for free. So from where we parked, you just walk to the water's edge, turn to the left, and maybe 60 metres, 70 metres, you can just I can just see them setting up now. So the start area is just behind the carousel and that building there. If you cross the road, this is a station, and the toilets are just here. There are some others. One of the volunteers said as well in the other direction that these look to be the closest and easiest to get to. So this morning we're at ypromenard Abermaw Parkrun. It's the 26th of April 2025 in event 40. It's not been going a year, this parkrun. The first event was the 13th of July 2024 and they had 106 finishers. They averaged 88, last week there were 169, I think that's because it's the Easter holidays last week, boots the numbers up, and the average time is 30 minutes 18 seconds. Record attendance was 197, that was the 7th of August 2024. Sorry, the 24th of August, event 7 on the 24th of August 2024. Lowest attendance was 20, that was event 21, that was 21st of December 2024. Male record is 15:58 and the female 18:12, both fast times. My stats, it's my 377th parkrun and 221st location. Postcode I used was LL421LY, and that part took me straight to the road where I parked up. There are lots and lots of car parks along the front here, lots of them pay and display, and it says there's limited free parking on Marine Drive, which is where I parked. The Café, Antonia's Internet Cafe, which I think is just next to where the toilets are, which I've covered already. The course starts on the Promenade opposite the leisure centre, and it's 2 out and back loops on the north end of Barmouth Promenade. And it's flat and all on lovely tarmac or concrete paths.
That could be it, yeah. We have a lot to do for the ride. Okay.
welcome to Barmouth. Thank you so much for coming along. I just wanted to say this is our 40th today. So thanks a lot for coming along. So we're very pleased of you. Okay, I wanted to just go through if there's any other landmarks or special occasions. We did have a woman called Julia Roberts contact us this week, and she said that her husband Dave, where is he? Hand up, well done sir, is completing, am I right thinking you're completing all of Wales for the second time? Brilliant. Right. Thank you very much. We've also got another Dave, come all the way from Holland I believe. Hands up there. Hey. He's also given us some treats, so you go. There we go. And you've got an open invitation if you want to go. You're on your own parkrun, don't you? Yes, I do. There you go. We have Jamil, who's doing 150 today. Yay. Well done, Jamil. That's excellent. Okay.
So we're just about getting ready to start the park run. Had the RD briefing. This is a very flat course, out and back twice on the promenade. I can imagine when it's windy this could be a very tough course to do in one direction in a strong wind, but today we've been lucky, it's nice and cool. The rain that was forecast hasn't happened. Talking to this guy at the start who wanted to be on camera. He also said to me that 22 minutes was his fastest time, and he seems to be setting off really fast. I'm hoping for under 21 this week, but we'll see how it goes. So on the left at the start you can see the beach. As we get further round here the sea can come up against the seawall, and a couple of locals I was talking to said the seawall sea sometimes comes over the wall. You can get covered in sea spray whilst you're running. I have a new pair of trainers I'm trying today, bought a pair of Adidas trainers, first time I've had any since I was at school probably actually. Felt nice and light, so I'm just going to see how they go today. Hoping to break 21 minutes today. Last week at a course that was flattish on grass I was just over 21 minutes, so that's my target for this week. So I'm going to set off nice and steady. A fair few people set off fast, I seem to be catching them up. Not too sure about the guy who's only ever run 22 minutes in front of me. He seems to be storming off. Makes me wonder whether I've set off too slow, but I think I'm going okay. Hopefully I'll catch him up at some point. Front two seem to have disappeared off as well. There's two in front of this guy in front of me. They seem to be rapid. New trainers feel really nice as well. Feel like they're really comfortable. Some real bounce in them. I'm starting to catch this guy up a little bit now. I think maybe like I used to do sometimes, set off far too fast and then I absolutely struggle, so I'm glad I stuck to my pace. Yeah, we've only gone about 100 metres, 200, 150 metres, maybe 200 maximum. I can hear him, he's breathing already, he sounds out of breath. Very out of breath already, but maybe that's his style of running. You see, as we come to this corner now, the beach and dune seems to have disappeared and you can start to see the sea. High tide I think was around 8 o'clock this morning, so luckily it's on its way out now. Almost feel like I'm on my own. I can see the two guys in front, but they've opened up such a lead. So this leg out, because of the course, it's 1.25 kilometres out and 1.25 back to the start finish area, and then we do it again. And luckily there's there's the slightest breeze but no wind today, so hopefully when we turn and come back it's going to be quite nice. And just one thing to note, there are a few obstacles on the course like this here. Just have to be aware of them, and a few little shacks, just sort of benches as well. As in lots of courses, in this one they ask you to keep left, and then keep left on the way back. Feeling really good at this pace that I'm doing. Hoping to at least get to this turning point and not be sort of too out of breath or anything, just that I'm into a nice pace. Here comes the lead guy back. I always think it looks effortless on the second place guy. I can see the turning point now. It always seems they're not too far in front, but I've got to remember I've got to double that distance.
Thank you, good morning.
First turn, has to say hi to the guy. Don't know if the camera picked it up, but I said Borodar, which hopefully is Welsh. I do like out and back because you get to see everyone behind you here as well. The young girl just there, she looked rapid as well. She wasn't far behind. I think she was in the 10 age grade. Starting to feel a little bit tired now on this leg coming back. There's no breeze though, or wind, sorry I should say. There's the slightest breeze, but nothing that stops you. Friend Dave, he's come across from the Netherlands. He's RD at Beatrix Park and set that up. And we sort of, when I go and see him, he lets me choose which park run in the Netherlands to do and drives me there. And I do the same when he comes across to see us as well. Just starting to feel like it's hard work now. Maybe just on that bit of a tight squeeze there. Just start to feel maybe on the way out, and maybe I pushed a little bit too hard on the last little bit of it. I can just starting to feel a little bit tired now. Hopefully once we get around this corner ahead, it goes to the left. It's not too far then back to the start finish area, and then we'll do the same again. For some reason I really feel like I'm struggling now, and I feel like these new trainers as well, that I feel on my thighs like it's a slightly different running style, and I can feel a little bit of aching in my muscles as if I'm not used to running in. It's like because it's a new pair of trainers. This is the tail walk here.
Thank you, well done.
So hopefully once we get round here, it's been as the front two are so far in front, hopefully it shouldn't be too long before I see them coming back towards me. I do think that the fast runners sometimes it looks effortless for them. I'm sure they're trying just as hard as I am. There are a few little sections like this where it's a little bit narrow because there's something on the path, but I don't think there's enough park runners here to ever, even on the next lap where we'll be passing each other, maybe to make it a problem there. So I can see the buildings where the start finishes now, so it's not too far to go. And then that'll be half the park run done. This week is, even with the new trainers, it's because it's a flat course. It's a week where I'm going to try to push for like I said, for a sub 21. I do like where I can get into a pace and try and maintain that pace, no inclines or hills to slow you down or anything like that. And when I get to this turning point, I'm not going to look at my watch to see where I am. I'm just going to try and keep maintaining the pace, although I'm finding it really tough at the moment at this point on the park run. It's feeling like really hard work. I'm even thinking, my mind's thinking like, I wish this was just, you know, the second leg and this was the finish that I'm coming up to now. That's how bad I feel at the moment. Probably just going to try and do some deeper breathing, ease my pace just a fraction. Here's the lead guy. Just up to me, looks like he's jogging and he's probably doing 17 minutes, something like that. Second place guy here. So when we get to the turning point, I can see it here. All the volunteers are stood here. Rather than just run around the cone, I'm just going to see if I can amuse them. I don't know where I've got it from. I call it a Japanese turn. Rather than just run around the cone, you'll be able to see when I do the turn just here. I don't know if that's the correct name for a Japanese turn. All cheering us on. Here goes.
Japanese turn.
Not sure it's any faster, but that's it. That's the first I've done. I'm on the way back out again now. I think the little cheers and support from the runners there. That's the first lady, not far behind. I think all the cheers from them's encouraging me on a little bit as well. Makes me feel not quite as tired. When you go around the turns as well, it's nice. You can see if there's someone just close behind you or not. And now I've run the out and back once, it doesn't seem so far doing it a second time. I always think when you know a course, it always seems slightly shorter to me. Obviously it isn't, it's just one of those tricks your mind plays on you. There's Dave, he's coming the other way to me. He's also filming as well. Starting to go around this corner now. They said sometimes when you go around here, this is where you can suddenly run into the wind as you come around this corner, but today we're really lucky. It's quite calm actually.
Thank you. And you.
There's quite a few tourists here as well today from various places. I spoke to a few before the start, from Poole and Barmouth. I feel like I'm struggling with my pace now as well. I feel like I've just eased off a little bit and my breathing's really heavy at this point. I should be glad to get to the turning point and be heading back. Sometimes before I set off on a park run, I have all these ideas about where I'm going to start my finish and try and pick up my pace, and it all goes to pot once I actually start because I'm just too tired. But as I said today, I'm trying to get a sub 21, so I'm going to try and push as hard as I can. I just cannot see the first and second place people now, even on this long straight bit here. They're just too far away from me. Bit of variety go through between these poles on this time. Oh, here's the first place guy. He's making it look effortless. I can see where the finish is. He must be a good 2.5, 3 minutes in front of me already. The second place guy there. I can see the finish, but obviously the distance is double because I've got to go there and then come all the way back to where I am now. I feel as though even though I'm really tired and I've just dropped my pace a little bit on this second leg, the first two seem to have just stormed away. Here we are last time round, and then back towards the finish.
Thank you.
Just looking to see who's behind, how far the gap is behind. Like, this is the first lady just here. She was in 4th place on the last turn. She's obviously really pushed there. I feel like she's catching me up a little bit, so I'm going to try and push a little bit harder if I can. Passing the tail walker here, and the tourist walking the dog. Because we're on the last leg now, I still feel it's really hard, but because it's maybe only about a kilometre left now, in my mind I'm trying to play through in my mind if I was doing a run at home, my first kilometre, where am I on my course? It just takes my mind off running, helps me keep maintain my pace. And again, I'm hoping once I get to where the finish is and I can see it, I can just try and push on to make sure I'm under 21 minutes. I didn't look at my watch halfway, I didn't look at it on that last turn, I don't want to. I'm going to wait until I'm much closer to see whereabouts I am. I do sometimes think when I'm running, why don't I just run slower and enjoy it? But we're all chasing our own times that we run at, whether we're fast, slow, or in between somewhere.
And you.
That's one of the things about park running, is you're not really, I know people say it's not a race, but you aren't racing other people, you're just running against yourself, really. It's a great way to see how you do from week to week, how your running's going. And now I can see these buildings in front. I can remember from coming out, it's not too far now to the finish, maybe 3/4 of a kilometre to go, something like that, or maybe just half a kilometre.
Well done. And you.
my watch as we come round onto it just to see, and I think I have to get under 21 minutes. I've got 2 minutes to the finish maybe, I think at that point, so hopefully it's going to be well under 21 minutes today. It's helped me keep my pace. I feel like I'm just trying to push a slight little bit harder.
Thank you.
Just checking the watch again to see. It's definitely going to be under 21 minutes now, I'm pretty sure of that. I recognise the buildings on the left and where we are. It's obviously a long straight into the finish, but I'm sure I can get under 21 minutes now. Just counting the seconds in my head, trying to work out what my watch would be on. And I'm still in, I think it's 3rd place here as well, those two. Not very often I get something like that, but maybe on quieter parkruns if possible. Here we are, giving it everything I've got now, just trying for every last second to see what I can do. Oh, need to go over to the right and across the line and stop the watch. 20:41. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. That's fantastic today. And 3rd place as well. Off onto the beach now to get my barcode scan. You can just see them on the right just there.
And you.
Well done, Andy! Good job, Andy! Good job!
Yay! Well done!
Good job, well done!
Well done!
Shift to the Dean caveat.
Thank you.
Yay! Look at Dougie!
P3 today and 20 minutes 40. I'm hoping that should put me in the 80% age grade today with a bit of luck. When you come through the finish funnel, nice long finish funnel, and then barcode scanning. What a beautiful place to scan barcodes on the beach. Thank you very much. What a beautiful place to stand.
Oh, it's not bad,
especially when the sun's out, I suppose.
Really?
No, that's brilliant. Where's the tokens? Oh, there, brilliant. Course review, it's lovely and flat, 2 out and backs. Obviously today there was a bit of a breeze, but not a problem. I can imagine on a windy day 2 of the sections could be really tough. It's just started raining now as well. I find U-turns hard to keep going on a U-turn, but yeah, it's a beautiful course, stunning views, looking at the sea on one side and mountains on the other side.